2 videos ago, I made a video where I drew for 5 hours straight, and on a pretty big piece of paper. So for this video, I am not gonna have a time limit, but I'm drawing on this giant poster board that doesn't even fit the frame barely. The drawing on this is inevitably gonna take a long time. So without any further ado, let's do it. So this thing is so big actually. When I tried putting it on my desk, it didn't really fit, so I definitely had to move a lot of stuff around. But in the end, when I put it back on, it kind of fit, sorta. I mean, it's what I had. But I sat forever looking at this thing, not knowing what to draw. It was the first time I had ever attempted to do anything like this, so I really didn't know what to do. But then I had a great idea. So I decided to take advantage of how big this paper is, I should do something life-sized. So I went to the Googles and I searched small characters, because obviously if I'm going to draw something life-sized on this, it has to be something that's pretty small. And what I found was absolutely perfect. Whoa, hold up. So, before I show you what I'm gonna draw, just real quick, I'm a person who likes to challenge myself. I mean, that's the whole reason I'm making this video. But I decided to step it up a notch. Or a few notches. So basically what I'm doing is, if this video gets 10 likes and 50 views, then I will do a part 3 to this. The part 1 was when I did the 5-hour video. This is part 2. I'll do a part 3. And basically the part 3 will be, I'll get two of these poster boards and tape them together into a picture that big. And then if the requirements for that video are met, then I'll do something double the size of that. So 4 of these poster boards. And it'll just keep going on and on and on. So if you want to see that, then all you gotta do is like this video so it gets to 10 likes and share this with anyone you know so it can get to 50 views. If you guys do it, I'll deliver. So the power is in your hands. Let's make this happen. Anyways, back to the video. I also have a big announcement at the end of the video. Maybe even bigger than that one, so, just make sure to stick around till then. Okay, but back to the video for real this time. A minion! It's perfect! Then I realized I needed to find out the measurements for my paper, and so I did that. I don't know what I'm doing. And the measurements are 2 foot 4 inches wide and 1 foot 9.5 inches tall. I think. Then I compared those measurements to the height of a minion, and that's a dilemma. But the real dilemma is, I'm going to have to turn the page from being this way on my desk, which is what makes most sense, to being this way, to make it most accurate to being 3 foot 7 inches. The only problem is there's a ton of space of the page that's just hanging off the desk. So, we're going to have to work around it though. Without any further ado, I'm drawing a life-size minion. For no point whatsoever, let's do it. Finally, the moment we've all been waiting for. I have my big boy piece of paper now, and it is a big boy, and we have our big boy Bob. Because yeah, his name's Bob. Now that I had everything I needed, I started drawing. Finally. One of my biggest problems with our boy Bob here was, as you can see, he has very large circular eyes, and I just didn't trust myself to do that well enough by myself, so I had to get a globe to do his eyes, so that's why that's there. And yeah, those eyes ended up being the most challenging part of the whole picture. So yeah, this took a lot longer than I thought it would. I know what you're thinking. Hey JD, I don't think you did a lot of work on that last day. Actually, I did, but yes, I am using like that coffee pouring thingy for the circles. Okay, just shut up. Let me talk. So I did do a lot of work on day 2, but it's just this thing is so freaking massive, it doesn't look like I did a lot of work. It was kind of started driving me mad because I would spend hours working on this thing and not look like I made a lot of progress. So it was infuriating, and the reason why there's so much shadow here and it's so intense is because this is Saturday morning and the sun rises in the direction that my window is, meaning the sun was directly on the page, and there was the shadow was extreme and it looked bad, and so Saturday was just a rough day and I was mad and I don't want to talk about it, so we're going to day 4. So, to be fair, if we look here, you can see his shoulders are kind of slightly, this one's slightly lower than this one. But mine, on the other hand, is, yeah, the shoulders are a bit too, this one's a bit too low. It looks kind of whack. We're talking about the anatomy of this thing, so, I mean, like, yeah, I just wanted to point that out. We're almost done. Okay, this picture is almost done. It just needs one last thing. So, this is me post-production, but I was pretty tired here. I wasn't thinking straight. So what you see me drawing isn't fully in frame because I set up the camera just a little too low. I think his name is pretty well established at this point. It says Bob, because his name's Bob. It's funny. There we go. There it is. It's done. That took way too much time. So you stuck around for the big announcement. Congrats. Because yeah, I said there was going to be a big announcement at the end, so here it is. So, as I said, if this video gets 10 likes and 50 views, I will not only draw on a poster board twice the size of this one, but I will also start doing YouTube Shorts. Yes, I've had a few people suggest it to me. I'd be predominantly doing like these videos. I would just be doing some YouTube Shorts. So if you want to see me do either one of those, just like the video and share it with someone. It's that easy. Anyways, that's it. Last time, here's the picture. I don't know why I did this. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Bye.